Sony is actively spinning up a web of Spider-Man projects that don't really connect to Spider-Man, mostly, and somehow still spinning up multiple Spider-Man projects themselves. So let's quickly just address what exactly is Sony's plan, because none of what they've revealed so far makes any sense at all. Sony projects currently in development with Marvel Studios and Disney, Spider-Man 4, and Spider-Man appearances in crossovers. Outside of that, Sony themselves is developing, or has already shot and has coming out, Kraven the Hunter, Madam Web, Venom 3, Nightwatch, Black Cat and Silver Sable, Mysterio origin film, Sandman origin film, Jackpot, The Hypno Hustler, Morbius 2, ? It's Sinistering time, possibly, with Sinister 6, maybe? Oh yeah, I forgot El Muerto. Alright, we're also getting Silk on Amazon, which is supposed to be part of a bigger overall deal for multiple Spider-Man TV projects. Without Spider-Man. Spider-Woman is still in development, Electro was announced to be in some sort of development, and who knows what else. And I didn't even name any spin-offs for the Spider-Verse animated stuff and whatever they were planning. So yeah, can we just talk about the fact that none of this makes sense? None of this makes sense at all. Because as far as we know and as far as they've teased, many of the projects will not be able to cross over and or interact with one another because of different distribution deals to different outlets. And the fact that Sony was still securing distribution rights to things like, for example, Venom in different outlets that would conflict with having streaming and copyrights and, well, securing deals with the likes of Amazon and Disney and who knows who else. I honestly think the clear picture is, at least as far as I could see it, to just keep producing content based on Spider-Man adjacent characters because they need to be able to hang on to the rights to Spider-Man. And in a weird way, they believe that they can make super obscure things big, but it hasn't really worked so far. And people still bring up Venom whenever this is brought up, but Venom is one of the most iconic 90s, well, Venom and Carnage, 90s Spider-Man / Marvel characters ever. But where exactly in this does El Muerto and Hypno Hustler fall? I don't know, but I don't see how you can make these films good with the idea that they're spin-off minor league Spider-Man characters that won't feature Spider-Man and possibly even connect to any of the other things you're doing. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I've been saying Black Cat could work, because all you really need with that is a heist film featuring a woman dressed in all black. That's pretty simple. Even Sony can't mess that up, but they'll find a way. Whatever the case may be, what do you guys think is Sony's plan here? Is it just to saturate the Spider-Man license and try to continue to do more damage till they're bought up? Is that ultimately what they're doing? Because that's the only thing that honestly makes sense with many of these announcements. Did I also mention at one point they were doing a Rhino origin story? See my point?